Hey stars, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to be trying to trade for my dream pets. And I'm very excited for this video. If you were here for my last video, or it might have been a couple videos before, I don't know what order I'm going to post this in, but a couple videos before this video, I traded my megas. Now, I didn't get many trades. Go check that video out to see what I got. But for a bit of the video, if you had watched that, you would know that I was trying to trade for an axolotl for a lot of it. And I do have an axolotl next to me, and I'm filming this before I've even started trading, so no, I have not gotten an axolotl. If you watch my videos, then you would know that the axolotl is actually my mascot of the channel, and I love her, but she does get offers a lot. So I wanted a second one that I can trade to people and maybe even use it for future giveaways. I'm not 100% sure yet what I want to do with this axolotl, but I just know that I really want a second one. Now, I have a couple megas that I'm going to trade for stuff. If we go check, I have these megas that I'm all going to add to my trades. And I also have some super cute neons that I think will add to it. So we're just going to get into it. I think I'm going to go into a trading server. And yeah, so let's go start this process. Okay, so this video is going to be all out back because some of it's voiceover and some of it's not, because I filmed this through the course of a Monday through Friday, so I had no clue. But anyways, we're doing a trade right now, and I'm offering for a frog. Again, I already have a frog, and it's one of my favourite pets. A frog is actually my favourite animal. But again, it gets so many offers that I feel like I need to get another one for trades or a giveaway, like I said. So I'm currently offering for one right here. I'm trying to keep it to the minimum because I don't want to overpay for it too much. Looking back, this was such a bad trade. I don't know why I didn't add a good ultra rare or something, because I try and look at it if I was in their shoes. I would never downgrade my frog for that. But yeah, let's go on to our next trade. Okay, what have we got here? So I seem to start all my videos, my trading off with my inventory, and they declined. I was offering for a neon firefowl, but they declined while I was adding, which is so annoying. But we're offering for a robot. I'm making a mega robot for the pet releaser, so then I can get an ultra rare, which is 30 or something like that, which is a lot, and I can get a lot of crystal eggs for that, which again I want to give them away for giveaways or something. Now let's see, and I would also love to do a video hatching crystal eggs because it looks like so much fun. I've actually never owned a crystal egg in Adopt Me. They're just so expensive, and people expect you to offer so much for it. But let's see, in my shoes, if I was the robot person, the robots don't get many offers, so I feel like I would definitely do this. I'm doing a pretty decent offer. It's a couple randoms, but you're also getting retired eggs, which are really good for little add-ons, especially for something like a robot. Robots, again, they don't get much offers. So hopefully they do this trade, because I'm only currently, while I'm doing this voiceover, I only have enough for 2 neons. So I haven't aged them all up yet because I'm just waiting to have all of them. Especially because there's more pets that I want to make neon. Now that Angus cow, I would have been so over if I had only done the Angus cow. So I declined it just because I would have been way too over. Now I was going to say sorry, but they said please wait, I'm thinking about it. So I just thought, let me try and hope that they do it. Now, I sat here for so long waiting for them to do it. They kept asking me to add stuff, so I eventually added my milk chocolate bunny because I have so many of those. I did a short opening up a bunch of them, so if you want to go check that out on my page. I removed a couple of the pets because I would have been way too over. I was actually fairly over with this trade. I think I should have removed my cockapoo or something. Cockapoo, I don't know how to say it. But at least I got the trade and I'm pretty happy with it. So this is our... Wait, actually, I don't know if they do it. Is this our first successful trade? Okay, this is our first successful trade of the video. So that's pretty good. Now, we're getting an offer straight after. And I think this is the last firefowl I need. Or I might need one more. Yeah, I need 2 more. So this is really good. I'm making a mega firefowl. I've had one before, but I traded it. And then they gave me a couple neon firefowls. So now I've been working my way back to another one. So I'm just offering some pretty decent pets. Fireflies don't get offers that much, I feel like, other than of course that mega one that I traded, but it took so long to trade this. I would personally, if I was in their shoes, I feel like this is a pretty decent trade. I mean, maybe asking to add a little bit. There we go. They accepted. So hopefully we get this trade. Let's see. Oh, did I get it? I hate when they give you like 10 seconds on the second thing, because it just lets them think about it so much more. Especially when it's like an unfair trade, they always give you like 20 seconds in the second page to think about it. Okay, so our next trade, I don't know what we're offering for. Okay, we're offering for a Neon Jiggly Jaboa, which I wanted to offer for this because I'm trying to make a Mega Jiggly Jaboa. So I just thought it's easier to get a neon one that's already made. So I normally just will add a couple randoms, which since the Jiggly Jabba is only a common, I felt like I was overpaying a little bit. I was giving some like randoms, like, oh, the fact she asked me for a Mrs. Whisker Pips for this is insane. But she did add the other pet for it. I literally just wanted the Jiggly Jabba though. I personally felt like this was a pretty good trade. Commons don't take that long to age up. But I don't know why she declined, but yeah. Okay, this next trade she was asking me to offer for her rhino, but I think at this point I was trying to look for some axolotls, or a axolotl, or some pets that I wanted. I didn't really want to offer for her rhino per se. I knew they didn't have like insane value. Rhinos have pretty good values, but she declined my access to look at her inventory. Luckily, I can I can chat with her, so I hate when the people decline like me being able to look in their inventory, especially when we don't have, oh my life, they were asking for so much for this pet, right? But I hate when they decline my access to look in their inventory, especially when we can't chat with each other, because like, how am I meant to do stuff? They asked for so much for this rhino, and I was appalled. It might have been a different trade actually, but I remember one of the trades they were asking for every single pet that was even remotely good in my inventory. They asked for every single pet. I think it was this trade actually. All for just a rhino, which, no offense, I feel like rhinos don't have that good of a value compared to some of the other old pets. But as you can see, they just keep suggesting pets, and I'm just sitting there like, I'm going to add them all, but I'm not going to accept this. Like, if they add, once I've added them all, then yeah, sure. But there's no way they actually expect me to do this, because this is so over, right? Now, at this point, I felt like I was already over, and I was expecting them to accept or something. Or like, accept, decline, like they were trying to troll me, like, oh yeah, even if you add all your pets. But then they kept asking me to add, and I'm sitting here like, oh my life, they're asking me to add so much, like all my megas they asked me to add pretty much. They asked me to add my neons, my good neons, like my what is it called, my kitty bats, like start some really good pets in my inventory, all for a rhino. And I know rhinos don't have that good value because I don't see people offering for them a lot, but they asked me to add my mega, my neon legendaries. Like, this was so insane, but I think I'm just going to speed up the rest because this trade took forever. Okay, stars. So I don't remember where I left off because I filmed the rest of the video on Monday and it's currently Friday. So I'm just gonna carry on trading for some more of my dream pets. Today I'm gonna try. I still need to edit my video and post it today. So I'm gonna try and trade for an axolotl. So I will be back once I find somebody who has an axolotl, and then I can offer for it. Okay, y'all, we found someone with an axolotl. Oh no, not the poodle. Hold on. It is fly ride though, and I haven't really prepared an offer for a fly ride one. Let me just look up my megas. I'll do my camel, and then then I need a bunny, this little cutie, and then we're gonna add another neon since it's what's it called? Since it's fly ride, and then we're gonna add a little something extra because I have a feeling I'm still under. So I'll add a little retired egg, and maybe a I don't really have any good pets to add that pets I want to add. I could add a I don't want to be overly over. And then I could always add another retired egg because I'm thinking about getting VIP soon. So is this okay? I can switch any. Everything just don't want me to switch all of them. The megas I think will probably, no, the neons will probably be the hardest to switch for me. But yeah, I think she might be checking values. I might be a little bit over. Let me take a screenshot in case. I like to take screenshots of my offers. I actually don't have values with me here right now, which is really bad. But yeah, okay. I love the axolotls. I do have an axolotl, as you can see. Her name is, I have no clue how to pronounce that. That's in a different language. Okay, we did not get that offer. That's very unfortunate. I'm going to check values since I took a screenshot already. We're just going to keep looking around. I just keep looking on people's profiles and like asking people, do you have like axolotls for oh my, if it was the same person, like if you have axolotls for trade. I feel like people might not want my megas because value wise I feel like it might be a downgrade, so I'm gonna go check values and see if a white chalky bunny and a little bit of an ad would work, because I feel like when they see a mega ultra rare it kind of boosts it a little bit. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I just went and checked values, and I was over by a lot on a fly ride axolotl. I was over by like 1 point something. I don't really know. I just know that it's a fair amount to be over by. I'm happy to be over by like 0.30 or like 0.20, something like that. But I feel like 1 is a lot. So I might try and offer for a neon axolotl, but they're so much harder to find. So I'm just joining into a trading server, but yeah. But I'm just gonna, again, I had to join a different one because I left while checking values. So I'm just gonna go look around and see if I can find anybody with an axolotl, which is surprisingly harder than it looks. So I will be right back. Okay, y'all, I found this person. They finally have an axolotl. This guy is insanely rich, so I'm very excited. At first his pets weren't loading in, and I thought he was like scamming people by locking all his pets. I have a feeling since he's so rich that he's gonna not want to do this, but in the sense of like he knows that he knows values really well, and he'll probably view this as a really bad trade. I'm actually gonna screenshot this trade because I have no clue if it's good or not. Oh, my bad. And unfortunately Yo, I forgot to add my other neons that I had for this trade. Because he was rich, I decided I was going to add a little bit more to it, because I felt like he would not want to do an undergrade. But I forgot to add, I had 2 other neons to add. Not in the same age group, so okay. Anyway, I'm going to go figure out if that trade is fair or whether I need to add, and I will be right back. Okay, stars, I think that's where I'm going to end off today's video. I don't want it to get insanely long, and I might even have to cut a couple of the trades that I didn't get, just because I don't want this video to be like insanely long. It's been really long. My videos have been really long lately, so I want to try and make them a little bit shorter. So if it doesn't seem like there's too many trades, I might have cut like 3 or 4 of them out. But yeah, we'll see when I'm editing. And anyways, I'll see you next week, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you next Friday. Bye-bye.